based dad absolutely destroys a woke school board. Let's get straight into this.
It's been a long night, huh, guys? Well, you guys had an opportunity tonight to be heroes, and you guys became zeros. Shots fired! So now I'm about to show you guys how uncomfortable it is for these young girls.
Point of order.
We've asked that we use...
Oh, so wait. They're covered. You feel uncomfortable? Because that's what these young girls feel like when a boy walks into the locker room and starts unchanging in front of them. Yeah, you feel uncomfortable, right?
Shout out to this guy, bro.
Feel uncomfortable, huh? That's what these young girls feel like every time a young boy changes in front of them.
Facts.
You can look at me like that all you want. That's exactly how they feel. And you, Miss Muffy, oh, well, I don't know if I stand with girls or if I stand with my, with the... So you don't care how young girls feel? You don't care about the safety of young kids? What about what happened in Virginia with that boy that raped a young girl in a bathroom, then got sent to another school and did it again?
Unreal, bro.
What are we going to do when that happens here? How are you going to look that girl in the face and say, sorry, I didn't protect you?
Sad, bro.
This is Maine's capital. We should be setting an example for the rest of the state. You know what example you guys are setting? That we do not care about the young girls in this state.
Truly sad, man.
You guys care about politics.
Yep.
Oh, we can't change it because it's not law. It got changed by an executive order by Biden.
Take your kids out of public school, man.
Which is why we're here in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
You said I don't want to misquote, was it aunt, grandmother, I'm sorry, whoever it was part of that legal team that made it the law that it was at first until Biden reversed it.
That's crazy, bro.
So if you were voting with the law, you should have voted the first time.
Shout out to this guy, man.
And when you were all just talking about, you were thanking everybody, you forget to thank the public, the people that put you in that seat. You guys get paid to sit here tonight. Guess what? We don't. I was at work all day. Now it's almost 11 o'clock. I still haven't had dinner. I'm here on my free time. You guys are getting paid. So how about you thank the people that put you in that seat? Because without us, you wouldn't be there.
Right, this is why I say take your kids out of public school, man. Shout out to this man. He had the Charlie Kirk stuff on, you know what I mean? He was really going for it, but it seems like right now we're seeing the tide shift, in my opinion, where I feel like a lot of this woke agenda is starting to take a back turn, starting to take a little bit of a back pedal. I think maybe 3, 4, 5 years ago, it was a really popular, everybody wanted to hop on it. It's like, well, if you're on the up and you're progressive, you really need to understand that all this. But now I think we're labeling it more as propaganda than anything. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I think a lot of this woke ideology, this woke agenda is more geared towards propaganda to brainwash children. I think it's awful that we have boys and girls sports. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that. I think it's terrible that we have young boys in girls sports. Girls sports are difficult enough. Girls have a hard enough time competing. So do boys have a hard enough time competing just against each other. But imagine being on a track team, on a basketball team as a girl, really trying all season, and then you get to that one school that lets boys onto the team and they're just slam dunking on you and they beat you 50-0. It would feel so defeating. Everything that you're working for, really meaningless and useless. And then you're taken out of the contention for maybe going to college, getting a degree, getting a scholarship, because you have boys taking the positions of these scholarships and the placements that girls would typically place. Men are biologically just better. It is what it is. When it comes to the physicality and the biology of a man's biological makeup and his physiological body, we're stronger. We have more muscle mass. We're taller. Our grip strength is better. It's not fair. And what really bothers me is that a lot of the woke left is so okay with boys competing against girls. Like they're giving up on these girls having their own spaces. And it's the conservative right that's fighting for that. Like the woke left is like Oprah. They're like, and you can be a girl, and you can be a girl, and you can be a girl. If you think you're a girl, you're a girl. Like I think we're getting closer now to where we understand that it's a mental illness of what we're seeing right now with the woke left. But I've got some more clips here. Let's get off into this.
Proud of who we are.
Bro, this guy looks like he bit the boom out of a bomb.
Shots fired.
Looks like he bit the pow out of an M80. This dude looks like a held back sneeze.
We are proud of what we're like. We are proud of what we're good at. We are proud of who we are.
Bro, this dude looks like the gum at the bottom of a table at a restaurant.
We are proud of what we're like.
That one roach you sprayed with, 5 pounds of Raid.
Shots fired.
He just won't die.
We are proud of what we're like.
What this video is from Yankee That Guy. What are you exactly? I am beyond confused of what that is. I don't know what's going on there at all. I don't get it.
You fascist!
Spitting in his face, not a good idea, mates. Not a good idea, mates.
As I've said before,
That's called assault, buddy. Assault and battery. Not a good idea. Not a good idea at all.
If you keep trying to be cute, you're not being cute. You're being an
We know you're not cute.
obnoxious.
Oh my god.
Saying thanks when I say you are very clearly bad and it is the first time I've ever seen it, that's something that bad. That is not cute. Stop trying to look cute. It's not funny. No one's giving you high fives in the comments. Shut the up.
I know. What do you want me to do?
Shut the up.
It's always the people that look like the desk at detention too, right? The chesticles tats goes all the way up the neck with the bull ring, septum piercing. I think the septum piercing, there's levels to it. So, you got the septum ring theory, right, chat? But then there's the levels of the thickness, the girth of this thing. Some of them have the really thin one, but as you can see here, Exhibit A, hers is quite thick and girthy. So as it gets bigger, the delusion seeps more into the brain and it rots the amygdala, or what's the medulla oblongata, and it really forces them to think in these distorted ways. But there's levels to it, man. This is like Super Saiyan 9 of the woke septum ring.
Gotcha, bitch.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Fine.
Septum piercing, obnoxious motherfuckers. You are not cute. You are not funny. And the fact that you're not disgusted is embarrassing and sad.
Why is it embarrassing?
How
I
the
don't think it's embarrassing.
Oh, guys. Oh.
There's so many things that women don't identify as. Like, have you noticed, put a one in chat if you agree, like, woke women, well, just women in general, modern women, they don't identify ever as being broke. They never identify as being broke. They identify as being a hustler, right? You can call a guy broke, but you can't call a woman broke. Women can't identify as being ugly, right? They're just like, well, I'm just thick, or I'm different, or I'm unique. Have you noticed a lot of the descriptors we have for men, bums, beat, fat, ugly? You really can't say that about these modern women. I don't know what that is, bro.
Piercings, at best, it's a neutral, but for most men, it's a negative. So I'd say, same with tattoos.
Are you just like...
Seriously, these, I can't get this out of my head. They look like the desk at detention, bro.
the keeper of all information on anything to do with what men like. You know all of
You're the keeper of all things that you look like Beetlejuice on his off day.
Information off by heart.
Not Beetlejuice, but Skeetlejuice.
Shots fired!
I doubt it. Like, show me the statistics.
Why?
Just because you have conviction in your voice doesn't mean that what you're saying is true.
No, right. I agree.
Does there need to be a study for something
two brain cells both fighting for third place
to be true?
I would say for me to believe it.
Hold on. Well, you do realize that there are observable things that exist outside of studies.
Girl, but like people used to believe the earth was flat and shit, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they was like, I'm observing this, so like, but like studies came out.
Right, but oftentimes in conversations, you're not always going to, be quiet. You're not always going to default to show
for free?
me.
You can't
show
tell me to
study.
be quiet for free.
I just did.
No.
I just did.
She really just proves the bull.
Bro, this is where OF has really rotted the mind of a lot of women. It makes them think that their value's a lot higher because they have a lot of simps paying for their time and their pictures. Don't mistake another man's simp money for your actual value, brother. Don't. Oh my God, Big Back Betty.
Big back, big
Big back Betty, bam-a-lam, big back Betty, bam-a-lam, and go well, bam-a-lam, got a big old back, bam-a-lam, oh, she got a big, bum-a-dum, oh, she got a big old, oh, no, she got a big old back. I need to come out with that remix, chat.
Back the fuck up!
No, I didn't put any marks on her.
Bro, they did her diabolical. Why'd y'all change the lens on her, though? The first one, I was like, her back's not that big. But the second one, boy, she ain't missed a single meal.
It doesn't matter. It's on camera. Everything's recorded in here. Regardless of his camera, there's other cameras.
And he's allowed to just be a nuisance to the public?
Listen, he's allowed to record in public. It's your First Amendment right.
It shouldn't be. And I can claim mental disability.
If you're in a public place, he can record anybody he wants to in a public place. This is a government public building. You can't touch people. You can't hit people.
I didn't touch him.
You grabbed his camera, which is, it's still battered.
I'm gonna end up going to jail anyways.
For what?
For fucking battery. Because he's likely going to post me on YouTube.
100%. This is his First Amendment right. Putting the camera towards you, it's not really a criminal act. Grabbing his camera is a criminal act.
Does he have any weapons I know he has a camera, but other than that, any weapons at all?
Once again,
Bro, I love it. I love it. Karma's always the best dish served super hot. Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait. I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan & 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 Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer? That sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, it's two names though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. Y'all know what time it is. Loki, free. Sit. Shake. Wait. Free. Shout out to Cobbin for the chicken jerky. Thank you, sir. We appreciate your services to the Coles, yeah? He loves this chicken jerky. He hadn't had it in a while. Boy, howdy, just look at him. Just look at him. Tearing it up, chat. Tearing it up. Your boy got a haircut, can you tell? Yeah? Whoop-de-doo. Sorry. I like to stay fresh for you guys. I'm still trying. My beard used to get faded, so I got a little kink right here I'm trying to smooth out. In due time, chat, in due time. Let's get back into this craziness. Who's playing the bagpipes, bro? Bro. Get you a little gothic baddie, huh?
See you, girl.
Shout out, like I always tell you guys, man, they color their hair crazy colors, almost like poisonous frogs in the Amazon to let you know to stay away.
It's all.
I don't get it. I'm seeing it more and more now, chat. Be cognizant the next time you go out. The next time you go out, be aware of how many people you see with crazy colored hair, and just notice. I want you to see if you can count how many you see tomorrow.
This is your reminder to wear a mask when you're in public.
Why?
I really don't understand why people don't do it. Because everyone's like coughing and sneezing.
You're in the car by yourself.
Stupid.
And spreading all the germs around. And we have
The
this.
germs is the least bit of your worries. I can just tell by your face you eat too much.
To protect us from that. And COVID has disabled many people. And it's made me chronically ill. So this is your reminder to keep doing it.
You're a liar!
And if you're not masking, please go do it. It's really not that bad.
No, it's absolutely terrible. I hated it. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I hated wearing a mask. It drove me up a wall, bro. I could not stand it. I had a really long beard at the time, and bro, I just always put a crink in my beard, and you can't hear anybody, and you're just breathing in your own hot breath. Dude, it was terrible. I hated it.
We have turned into the most hateful, ungrateful,
big back.
It says, the top says white privilege.
Violent people out there. And I do believe that like privilege is falling because the United States is crumbling. But you would think...
You're a liar!
Decades and decades and decades before this, if we had all this privilege, we should have been showing people of other backgrounds, religion, skin color, all of that, some grace and some humanity. But instead, like, look at it. It's like white people are fake.
Grace and humanity. You literally have freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want pretty much in this country and have freedom of consequences. But yeah, this country's so bad. If it's so bad, move to Guatemala, dude.
Won't they do?
I would like to clarify. I think privilege is falling if you are middle class or under. And also, it's just because people are getting sick of our shit. So that's what I meant.
Yeah, Mitch.
What I don't get is how women like that, they say that they're the problem. Like, they're like, oh, the problem is white people, but she's also white. It's like, well, what is it? If you're the problem, then shut up. If you think you're such a bad thing, a bad person, and, you know, you're on the wrong side of this, then keep your mouth shut.
You're getting a...
What in the witched wick of the West? What in the...
Shots fired!
The wicked witch of the West is this? Oh my God. It's like if Bugs Bunny and the Wicked Witch of the West had a kid. Crazy work. Carrots hate to see her coming.
car video because I just got out of the DMV and
Whoa.
I got
him?
My driver's license updated to female. I've been waiting years for this. Kansas finally let me do it. All I had to have was my passport that was already corrected. My driver's license is female. I don't care that I have to go to work now. This is one of the greatest
outside of JCPenney
days ever. I love you. Bye.
You have to.
Good Lord. Yeah, the fact that they're doing the state-issued IDs confirming this delusion is crazy work, bro. Crazy work. I do not understand this.
Hey, Americans, we all need to collectively crash out and break down.
All right, I see the septum ring. I'm already open here. I'm here for it.
Right now. Let's just face the fucking truth.
Okay.
This is really fucking shitty and this is really fucking hard, okay?
What is?
It sucks and it's really unfair that we live in this capitalistic society that is just oppressing the fuck out of every single American right now.
Okay. You're living in a house, roof over your head, probably got some food in your belly. You were able to go out and get rings on your fingers. You were able to get a septum ring piercing, which probably was something you don't necessarily need. Where's the oppression coming in?
Okay, that is fact. That is what this is, okay? The only way to move forward from this is accepting that we are all suffering. You and you and you, okay? Break the fuck down already. Get the cry out. Collapse. Make it as dramatic as you need it to be without harming others.
Why would you do this? Is the whole victim mindset I'll never understand. I will never understand this. You have two options, dude. You can be the victim of all your circumstances, or you can be the hero of all of your opportunities. Shibadanaya should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. So many people use their past as a crutch to say, well, my past was so bad, that's why I'm such an awful, lazy piece of crap now. Or you can use your past as a springboard and say, hey, I've had dark times. I'm at the very bottom. There's only one way to look, which is straight up, which is what I did. I was raised government funding, government assistance, food stamps. Mom worked all the time, raised by my grandparents, raised in a single-parent household. Dad was a degenerate, druggie. All my half-brothers were out of the house. I had no male figure in the home. My mom was making, I think, at the peak, she was making $1,400 a month with a house payment, car payment, kid, everything. I wore Walmart clothes. I wore Goodwill clothes. I remember going during the summers. We do our school shopping, clothes shopping, and I would go to Goodwill. My mom said, you have $20. Now, at Goodwill, you can kind of go far with that. You can get a couple shirts, a couple pairs of pants. But other kids were wearing nice Hurley and Billabong and Volcom and nice skate shoes. This is when skateboarding was super popular. Avril Lavigne had our generation in a chokehold. He was a skater boy, said see you later. Just complete chokehold on my generation, especially in middle school. I didn't have any of those nice things. I had to go to Ross, had to go to Goodwill, had to go to Walmart. I bought a pair of Walmart shoes and drew DC on them. Remember the DC skate shoes, right? Kids would come up to me like, are those real DCs? I was like, yeah, of course it is. And they're like, no, it's not. You wrote that on there with Sharpie. I'm humiliated. Remember when Heelys were a thing? Didn't have the Heelys. I had the Walmart or Sam's Club ones that had both the big chunky wheels. You walk around, it's like clunk, 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 clunk. All the other kids had the cool Heelys. You just flip the little thing out and you skate around the halls. Didn't have any of that. Didn't have any of the nice things. One thing about being poor is you get so comfortable with being ashamed and shamed by other people. And I think that helped me actually become a good salesman and maybe even be a good YouTuber. I don't know. But having a comfortability with shame will help you a lot. So many people are afraid to stick out, afraid to be called out. I think there's a Disney quote, a Walt Disney quote, even though, you know, Disney's super woke, but I don't think Walt was. Walt was, you know, smoking cigs around them kids. He didn't care. But there's a quote by him. It's like you're forced to blend in. You're born to blend in and forced to stand out when you get older. And I think a lot of people have to go through that right now. Go fit in at school. Don't stick out. And then when you get older, it's like, well, go be unique. Well, you've never let me be unique. How am I supposed to stick out now?
Because once you do that, you can process and then you can heal and then we can move forward. So much of this is out of our control, but so much of it can be in our control if we can control ourselves, which is having a breakdown, collapsing. We don't all need to go be hospitalized. Don't do what I did and wait too long until it's too much. Your body really does keep score. Have the fucking breakdown. Fucking cry it out. Get with your friends, be in your comfy pajamas, bring your blankets, get the box of tissues out, men, women, non-binary folks, sit the fuck down and fucking break down. Together, alone, however you need to do it. But we need to fucking do it, okay? It's necessary for all of our...
This lady's tag is Feral Carol. Bro, Carol. Goodness gracious, honey. Where do people get this time to sit here and just have a breakdown, go cry? Bro, no.
I use any fucking bathroom I want.
It's a whole man, bro.
Cope. Also, it's really fucking weird you care about what's in my pants.
We know what's in there, bro.
Do you
a dusty little sausage, bro.
Guard your bathroom at home with equal scrutiny? Because if you do, that's really weird. But I bet you have condoms and maxi pads in your bathrooms alike.
For what I don't get is these people really think they're getting on here and cooking. They really do.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
Like, bro, nobody cares. Like you're not cooking with that, bro.
I just observed her because obviously she's drunk, and I just watched her insane. And then she ran up the jet bridge to go get her bag because she left her bag at Gasparilla. Then I was gonna have a conversation with her and know she'd been drinking, blah blah blah. Well, I told her she wasn't gonna board until we had a conversation. She ran down the jet bridge and kept going after I told her repeatedly to come back up here and continued. Now she refuses to get off the aircraft. So we're removing her off the aircraft, but she will not come off the aircraft. So that is what you're walking into.
Well, I guess well, Tony's on his way.
Bro, she about to get drug out.
All right, well, we got a supervisor on the way.
How to get on the no-fly list 101 right here. Get drunk on a plane, be belligerent, and not get off the plane when they ask you to.
So, all right. Like I said, our supervisor's coming, so he's got to be the one to go on and like kind of get her to come off. So is there any...
Bro, I hope they make a whole scene with this.
Got in the face of the captain and the first officer.
I hope they drag her out. She acts like a child. She's kicking her feet. You know what I mean? I love these, bro. These are great. These are so good. When they go in there, you're belligerent, and they drag you out, you're kicking your feet like a kid at the freaking playground. Like, bro, come on. Oh, this is going to be good. I almost biggity bet it.
No, I've already told her that. She ran back on.
And watch her be in like seat 48F or 48E, the back of the plane.
She's sitting right in first class, so one of you could kind of go behind and down, and the other one asked her to come.
Yeah, only our supervisor's coming.
So you can, but your supervisor can?
Correct, yes.
Okay, all right, yeah. So she, yeah, so.
We get them right down.
Yeah. Hey, so if you scan the bag.
Have y'all ever, chat, put a 1 in the chat if this has ever happened to you. Have you ever had somebody ejected off a plane or ripped off a plane while you're there? Bro, I'd be madder than a hornet's nest. I'd be like, man, I'm trying to get out back home. I'm trying to go to my destination. And I got this drunk Karen back here freaking out like a child. You know, they just need to drag her off the plane, dude. Where does it get to the point where they drag her off the plane? How long is this video? 58? Okay, here we go. Here, let's skip forward a little bit. Fast forward, fast forward. Oh, of course. Of course, she's just probably going to be, she's just texting on her phone.
So hopefully she'll come off when she sees you.
Yes? Can you come off the plane with me?
Well, if you can explain to me the reason why.
I'll explain it out there,
No,
but
I
we
would
can't.
like, no.
Miss, this is what's going to happen. Everybody's going to get off the airplane, and then we're going to have to take you against your will. And we don't want to do that because you're going to upset all these other passengers.
Well, here's the thing is I'm not really worried about the other passengers. What I am worried about is my rights.
Okay.
And my rights are that you are to explain to me what it is that is going on. I've done nothing wrong.
Okay, so let me explain it to you.
No, but you are going to listen to
I'm
me
going to explain it to you.
And you can after I'm done.
Okay.
So I'm very well aware of my rights. I'm very well educated. Clearly, I'm sitting here.
You're a liar!
I paid for this seat 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I have done absolutely nothing wrong. There is something wrong with people that work for this airline that are outside, which have made the complaint against me. I've done nothing wrong. So if you guys want to tell me what it is that I did wrong, then maybe I'll cooperate.
Well,
what I love about all these Karens, what I absolutely adore, is they always think it's on their terms. They dictate the terms. I've been watching a lot of Signs of a Psychopath, and a big narcissistic trait is trying to control the narrative. And these psycho Karens always do that. They try to control the narrative, and they try to control the pace of the conversation. Anybody that does that, chat, be weary. But these Karens, look at her. Look at this smile. She's got this crap-eating grin on her face like, yeah, I know my rights. Well, you're about to catch some lefts.
The captain of the airplane?
No, the captain of the airplane is right there, and him and I had a very clear conversation. He does not believe that this should be happening.
Well, he's there, and we're here.
And he's right here, and he told me, to my eyes, he said this is out of his control.
Right. So that's why we come in.
Please contact, please, no, but you did. I am first class, miss. Okay, all right, the other people.
Miss, there's something going on.
I am
You
first
exhibited,
class,
Miss Nash, you exhibited some behavior that's not conducive to them.
Am I exhibiting that behavior?
There's you've either ingested or taken something that's getting in the front of your judgment. That's what I'm saying. So we're gonna have everybody come out, and then we're.
Bro, she's drunk as a skunk, bro.
Gonna have to
chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you think she's drunk. She got to be, or on some barbiturates or something.
That's fine. Can you take my bag that is...
No, ma'am. You're refusing to come off.
I'm not leaving here without my bag.
Well, grab your bag and we'll take it. We'll take it with
you can do that.
You can do it because that's your bag. That's your bag. So you do it.
All right, so are you...
Signs of a narcissist, bro. Always trying to dictate the terms. She's like, okay, I will leave, but you have to get my bag.
Is really this sick?
Are you wanting to get your bag?
Conversation? Are you kidding
and it's
me?
beyond his control.
No, listen to him.
Where's the tears? Don't dare start the tears. Cry it out. Let that Botox flap on those lips, baby.
Me?
No, he's not. You just grab your bag and
I haven't done anything wrong.
Dressed like Gumby.
Please give me a second.
She really woke up this morning and said, I'm going to put the Gumby fit on.
Give me a second.
Upstairs, we get a second. We're gonna
listen, I'm not a
Ma'am, get out of the airline. This isn't still, once again.
Resist, ma'am. Relax.
trying to dictate the terms, trying to say, give me a second, always trying to control the narrative and the pace of the conversation.
Are you kidding me? Don't hurt me. Just let me walk.
Okay, let's walk. Well, you had your chance to walk up.
Is this your purse?
Bro, these cops, patience of a saint. How pathetic, bro. Being a grown woman. Being a grown woman. And being handcuffed and walked back out the plane. This woman's got work in the morning or bills to pay. Look at this.
Are you
I'd be like, get her off the plane.
We're gonna go down to not okay.
Wait, where is it? I think
It's not okay.
Ma'am, you got an ID in this purse?
My ID's in my purse.
In your other purse?
Anybody feel bad for her? I don't.
This is what you guys are paid for. It's not okay. The girl with the red hair, it's not okay.
You decided to get drunk.
Good Lord. These women are insufferable. Ain't that right, Lokes? But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.